Muy buenas a todos, soy Mariachi, bienvenidos a un nuevo indie. Bueno, llega el turno a The Lost Legend of Redwall, de Scout Anthology. Un juego que salió el 20 de febrero de este 2024 y un juego que está basado en unos cuentos, unos libros en los que nos cuentan, bueno, pues la aventura de unos pequeños ratoncitos. Agradecer que me han enviado la copia. 25 euritos, está en castellano y tiene varias reseñas positivas. Así que, bueno, pues vamos a probarlo y vamos a ver qué nos depara este pequeño The Lost Legend of Redwall. Aventura narrativa de rompecabezas, basada en los libros de Redwall. No sé si alguno lo ha salido, yo no soy mucho de leer, soy más de jugar a videojuegos, creo que ya sabéis. Así que, dicho lo cual, pues vamos a probar este pequeño indie. Ya sabéis, donde en el canal de Mariachi, donde, bueno, pues subimos más juegos que nunca. Vamos a la caña.
Midsummer is only 2 days hence. I don't see how you can possibly be ready, Brother Jethro.
Fear not, old friend. Formal assures me that the stage will be ready this evening, and I've never known him to be wrong. Everything will be quite all right.
Cutting things close doesn't suit me. You know that. I'm a planner. I'm a philosopher. This whole business has my humors out of balance.
There, Brother Wilport. You just let me fret about the play, and you make sure the feast is perfect. I'm especially looking forward to that hot root sun salad.
Oh, yes, quite right. There's much to be prepared. Friar Randall was concerned that the cheese and onion hogsbake was too heavy to follow the brazier leaks. He may be correct.
You see, there's far more need for your talents in the kitchen than out here. Let your old friend do what he's good at, making a fool of himself. Oh, my.
Very well, I'll take my leave. But please try to keep on schedule. You know how I worry.
Indeed I do. Sister Edelweiss, I trust William won't perish before he has a chance to taste the good friar's blackberry crumble.
Oi now, it's hard to say. 'Tis surely a bit of blackwater fever. Now I can't remedy with some nettles and wort, but that foul temper, now, that just might be fatal.
I'm not grumpy.
No? Boy, Yoki, then why in the sharp tongue when I asked for that filthy old wing glass? The rusty old thing is reeking with mould and mire. It's likely the cause of your fever for all the fuss it's bearing.
Sorry, Grandfather. I found it in the library.
You're Nao. You drinkers as tonic, and you'll be out storming dark forest with all them's dibbins afore a moon's turned her face this way. Bye.
We're ready for Hilltop Camp, Brother Jethro. Shall we wait for you?
No need to wait, lads. Carry on, and I'll be there shortly. Thank you for your legendary healing skills, sister. As always, we are in your debt.
We? I say it's just you who be's owing moi.
Oh, I haven't seen this in ages. And such perfect timing, dear boy. Do you know who this weighed glass belonged to, William?
Honest truth, I just thought it was another trinket you'd packed away for no good reason.
Trinket? Badger waffles. This was one of the trusty tools carried by the Lilygrove Scout Corps back when Clooney the Scourge, that wretched pirate, laid siege to Redwall Abbey. And it so happens that this very thing has a role to play in the story we'll be telling for the Abbot's celebration. I've written a play to share one of my lost legends with all of Redwall. Of course, everyone knows about Matthias and Constance and Basil Staghair, but few know about the trio of brave woodlanders from Lilygrove who played a crucial role in those events. Have you ever heard of Liam or Sophia Rivermouse?
No, but, I don't suppose you could be telling me the story, since I'm bedridden and ailing, and might not live to see the play. Please?
Let's see. Where to begin? Yes, initiation. 'Twas a frozen evening in midwinter. The sky was clear but for a loosely bound fleet of easterly clouds that wore the light of twilight and had earlier that day dusted the hollows of the weathered oaks with snow. A frosty breeze stirred the heavy locks of the cypress's winter needles, and two mice warmed their paws against the January chill. Liam and Sophia were young, ambitious, and betrothed. Both had trained hard to join the ranks of the Lilygrove Scout Corps, a rather storied group of woodland rangers who kept safe the lands betwixt Mossflower Country and the Mountain Warrens. The one had graduated that week prior, and now it was time for the other to prove their mettle. Once initiated, they planned to wed, but that was not to be. Not yet, anyway.
Initiation night. It's finally happening. We've planned so long for this, and now that it's here, I'm not sure I'm ready.
I feel the same way. I haven't the faintest notion of what comes next. It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, and frightening.
Alas, I am late. I hope you'll pardon me. The fiery ring of devastation needed to be refueled. I trust neither of you caught a shiver. I was sick with the wretch for my initiation. Didn't make a bit of difference, though. A scout needs to be ready, no matter the situation. So, which one of you is in the dock this fine winter evening?
That would be me, and I'm not about to retch. What do we do now?
Quite sure, are you? Sophia, I trust you didn't tell our initiate about the adder's eggs.
Not a peep, sir. The secret is safe with me.
It makes me a proud mouse to see youngsters like yourself continuing with the Scout Corps. In order to become a full member of the Lilygrove Scout Corps, you must complete a series of tests to prove you've got the mettle. These are the things you've been training for the last several months, so I don't expect any surprises.
I'm so excited for you to finally join us as a fully fledged scout, Liam. Oh, and guess what? Coyle's going to let me oversee your trials myself. Captain Robin thought I'd be too biased to be the best judge of your skills, but I assured him I've never gone easy on you before, nor will I start tonight. Now, we'll start by heading to a nearby cave. It's treacherous, but nothing you can't handle. Plus, I'll be there to guide you. You'll do great. I know it. Oh, and before we go, take this. A proper scout's got to have an adventurer's journal.
Sigue su fiesta las pruebas de exploración de Hero Caverns. Convierte en scout superando tus pruebas de iniciación y fiesta de celebración. Veamos pues. Bueno.
Hold on. I thought you were sticking around to oversee me.
I am, but you've got to complete them on your own. I'll be around to help, even if you can't see me. Here we go. All you've got to do is follow the cave to reach each of your tasks.
Bueno, se ve mal.
Ready to start? For your first trial, you've got to figure out how to get across this gap. If I were you, I'd try using my trusty slingshot. Great shot, Liam. You've always had a knack for the slingshot. Now, continue up.
Whew. That wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it would be.
You've got this, Liam. Your Sophia believes in you. Ready for your next trial? You've got to identify which flag your scent is passing over.
But, Sophia, there's no wind in this cave, is there?
Can't you feel the cool draft, Liam? Or is your fur that much thicker than mine? As you know, scent travels on the wind, and wind is just about everywhere, even in these caves. If you pay close attention, you'll be able to sense the wind's motion all around you, almost as if you can see it. Watch the direction the wind is carrying your scent, and you'll never be caught unaware by your enemies. But ignore it, and anyone might come tracking you. That's it! Good pick! While out in the wild, be sure to watch where your scent is being carried. Making sure your scent doesn't drift into the nose of a foe could be the difference between life or death. Now, shimmying across that ledge should help you cross this ravine. But you didn't hear that from me.
Mira hacia la pared mientras estás de ella y presiona para trepar.
For this next task, you'll need to determine which of the doors have a rat hidden behind them. A fake rat, that is, and avoid them. Only one of the doors is free of any intruder. That's the one you've got to pick.
Find the rat, huh? Shouldn't be too difficult. Just got to use my sniffer. Aha! No rat hiding here.
Fantastic job, Liam. I'm glad I haven't lost you to the rats yet.
Velas, olores, colores, bueno.
Here we'll be making use of our nose once again. First, I want you to focus on those peppers there. Learn the scent and commit it to memory. Spicy with a hint of earth, altogether a fair bit pungent. I'd suggest logging all the scents you learn in your scout journal. Never know when you may need to sniff out the difference between a mole and a mushroom. Well done! Hold that scent in your mind and remember, it's written in your journal if you need a refresher. Now, we know sniffing can help us see the unseen, but it can also help us identify different scents in the air. So, pick out the candle that smells like chili peppers.
Pepinillo. Esta es...
A perfect match, Liam. Robin might as well let us skip the rest of the trials. You're an expert already.
Well, I owe my success to my instructor, Miss Sophia.
You'll need to once again shimmy along the wall to reach the final trial. But be careful. This one's got a twist.
Imagino que por aquí, ¿no? Hostia, está abajo.
Are you sure that's what happened?
Pues yo pensaba que nos engancharíamos. Ya veo que no. Vale. Suelta, suelta. ¿Y por qué te has enganchado de aquí, tío? Bueno, vale. No llegamos.
Choose wisely? What's this about, Soph?
Your final trial is a trial of stealth. You've got to use everything you've learnt so far. And don't let the rats inside see or smell you. Luckily, us mice are quite small and vermin quite dull, so you should be able to sneak through, no problem.
So all I have to do is get by the rats without them spotting me, and then I'll finally be a scout?
Yes, Liam. You'll be an official protector of Lily Grove.
Estabas perfumado, vaya.
Choose wisely?
You're fine.
So all I have to do...
Yes, Liam.
Tío, ¿por qué me han visto?
Choose wisely?
Your final.
No sé quién me ha visto.
Yes.
¿Por qué me ha visto otra vez? Joder.
Your final trial.
So all I have to do is get by the...
Yes.
Ya está.
What? What's all this?
Congratulations, Liam, our newest member of the
Yes, we
Lily
scout.
Grove Scout Corps.
So I passed?
And with flying colours.
Excellent work, Initiate. Excellent work. I'm quite certain I couldn't have done any better myself. If I were carrying a sack full of dibbons.
Congratulations, Initiate.
I must confess that I was of the mind that you weren't quite ready. It was Captain Robin who pushed for your somewhat expedited initiation. It would appear he saw something in you that I failed to. Until this evening, that is.
Ever since you were Dibbon, Liam, I thought you'd make an excellent scout. And you've never proven me wrong.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor.
Having completed your training, the official badge and equipment of office are yours to bear. A way glass, a rucksack, and, of course, the blooming lily on your jacket. It brings me great joy and a fair bit of pride to welcome you to the ancient family of the Lily Grove Scout Corps.
There's just one more thing you have to do before you can really call yourself a scout. Follow me, Liam. Finally, you'll get to see Hilltop Camp and meet our very own scout chef, Rootsworth. He'll help you with the soup.
Soup? What soup?
The Scouts are founded on principles of service and fellowship. As such, we crown each new initiate with cooking the Scouts' supper their first night here.
Well, after cooking for a family as big as mine, this'll be easy.
Liam was oddly at peace. His soul, which had been sore anxious only hours before, was calm, and his animals at rest. Yet despite a still and restful heart, a frigid wind slowly began to pick up from the south, and the crickets stopped their song. Unknown to any in Lilygrove, a black-masted ship made landfall in secret. The shadow of a long and iron-barbed tail crept up upon the unsuspecting village.
Welcome to Hilltop Camp, home of the Lily Grove Scouts.
Wow. Your descriptions didn't give this place proper credit.
Why don't you pull out your way glass and I'll give you the royal tour?
Mira el fragmento con el...
Down there is our remarkably talented chef, Rootsworth. Honestly, he could be running the kitchens at Redwall if he wanted, but for some reason, he's content to cook for us humble scouts. Not that I'm complaining. You'll be checking in with him after you've collected everything for tonight's suit. Those tents are where the captains sleep. Since they're in charge of keeping the night fires and beacons roaring, they've pitched their stakes by the firewood store. Coyle snores like a badger lord, though. I don't know how Robert gets even a wink of sleep. That there is the lakeside watchtower. It gives you a great view of the camp, but not much else. The actual night watch I've mentioned is at the lookout, but that's, closed for construction tonight. Yeah, so, don't go investigating or anything. That's the main tent. It's sort of like our very own Great Hall. We use it mostly for hosting guests from neighboring scout groups. We even have little shoe-sized chairs so when...
Está todo, ¿no?
Isn't that waterfall beautiful? You wouldn't guess when it's frozen over, but just up at its source is a hot spring. It's my favorite place at camp to dip my feet, especially after a fit.
Las tiendas de campaña. Esto ya está, la principal. ¿Qué más queda?
Those tents are where the captains sleep. Those are the scouts' overnight tents. We don't always stay in them, but they are surprising.
Ya está.
Well, that concludes our tour of Hilltop Camp. Oh, and if you ever come across an odd pile of flat stones, just take a gander through your way glass. There may be something interesting to see you wouldn't have otherwise noticed. Now, Liam, you've got a soup to cook. Here, Rootsworth gave me this recipe for you to follow. First, you'll need to collect 3 beets from the garden. Beets, not radishes. Your sniffer can tell you the difference. Second, you'll need a cob of corn, a potato, and an onion, all which you'll find over at the obstacle course. And lastly, a wheel of cheese. Apparently, Freeby's got it over by his tent.
Ah, Freyby. Always with his cheese.
Part of initiation night is making the newest scout run around on a wild goose chase. But don't worry, it's all in good fun. Now, you better get collecting.
Aren't you coming with?
Actually, I've got some scout business to attend to, so you'll have to finish preparing the soup on your own. If there's anything...
Reuniones para la cena.
Are you sure that's what happened?
Y ahora cómo subo. Vale. Imagino que con mi olfato no lo tengo muy claro. Ahora ya podemos entrar. Nice. Pues que huele, fíjate. Qué raro. Claro, yo no sé si es en este sentido o en otro. Aquí no hay nada, tío. Está muy introducido.
I see the sweet aroma of jam caught your nose. Well, if you happen to spot any more of those little wicker baskets of jam around.
Ah, here's our initiate now.
Glad you finally...
Finally, indeed. The moon's full up. Your job is to get tonight's supper started, and we'll be making soup. Exactly what? Everybody has their loves, and everybody has their hates. Tain't no way, no how to make everybody happy. But go do your scrounging, and come back here to see how to turn cold water.
I trust your betrothed left you the list of ingredients. Well, go on then.
Aye, aye, Captain.
No tengo ni idea, macho.
This is a carrot. A juicy red beet. Fresh. Oh, is this a potato?
Estos remolachas del jardín. Esto es una
This
remolacha.
beet is a bit... A juicy red beet. Fresh from... That's all I needed from the garden.
Reúne maíz, cebolla y patatas. Reúne de la carrera de obstáculos. ¿Dónde está la carrera de obstáculos? Ahí parece que hay una marca. S07. No sé qué son viajes a coleccionables, eso estamos cogiendo, no lo tengo muy claro. 4 mermeladas en teoría. Se ha traducido, tío. Mira, que hay otra cosita. Pues yo creo que ya la ha cogido, ¿no? Yo creo que sí. Joder, me caigo.
Is there some alternate ending?
Just kidding.
Es como sí. A ver, nada más empezar. No sé, no tiene mala pinta, pero está un poco lento, ¿no? Para el inicio. O sea, esas piedras que no... Sí, pero también lo he cogido. Pues no tengo muy claro dónde... No sé dónde se consigue, dónde se compra.
Have you not any work to do? You got cooking duty tonight. What's the plan? Soup? Twist my whisker! If you are making soup, I have a request. I do ever so long for the taste of fish. Roasted tomatoes, grilled squash, cold meat. What, was that too much?
No, not at all. I
When you put it that way.
Could you use some help? No, I did.
Of course not.
Oh, a sharp tongue. You?
Of course. This isn't just initiation for you. It's the start of your new life, isn't it? I'd almost forgotten that.
Of course I will. The very moment I've caught her ire and need a quick compliment to ease the strain. You know she speaks very fondly of you.
That I was. And as it should be. Two of us need to stick.
Oh, no, you don't. The first secret to all good things is a proper...
Did you say...
Did I? The second secret is the right and proper application of paint. Simple as that. If you can learn the narrow way between... You're quite a little starling tonight, aren't you? My third and final secret is this. Don't get a jabbering when there's work to be done.
Pues no tengo nada de lo que más hay que hacer. Es que obstáculos, tengo que ir para allá, pero ¿dónde es el...? Es que no tengo claro cuál es. Vale, pues ahí nos situamos. Eso está ahí. La caseta está ahí. Estaría detrás de la caseta. Vamos para allá. No, pues yo creo que me he metido. Ahí están las cuevas. Para otro lado. Esto imagino que será... Vale, a ver. Tenemos el riachuelo... Por aquí tiene que ser. Por aquí, por aquí. Vale, ya llegamos. Mira bien.
Ah, potatoes. Boil.
Pero tenemos que ir más arriba, yo creo. Hay que subir un poquito más arriba, pues. Subimos de esta. Vale, tenemos maíz. Me faltarían las zanahorias, creo. Que no sé dónde puede estar. Me las he dejado a algún lado. Me faltan unas, que no sé dónde están.
I see what you're looking at. And since it's a special night for you...
pardon me?
No, you don't. You don't get to play dumb. But it is all right. This once. But I won't accept that kind of treatment from another scout. We respect one another round here. Tell me something. And be honest now. Do you think I talk too much? Because somebody who shall not be mentioned, I don't think I talk too much. But it's hard to really know when it's yourself. The first rule of stealth is easy enough. But vermin don't react instantly. Keep a weather eye on your enemies, and you'll get a sense of their awareness of you. The second rule of stealth is like the first. Don't be heard. When you're sneaking, you're like being glimpsed out of the corner of their little beady eyes. Did you know that when a rat hears a suspicious noise, it'll start moving towards its source? So, the third rule of stealth is the hardest to control. If there was a fourth rule of stealth, use covered.
Bueno. Un poco lento, ¿eh? El principio, las cosas como son, pero bueno, ahí lo tenéis. The Legends of Redwall. Luego, pues no digo que luego no empiece y no se líe muy parda, pero en un principio... Luego, una vez que sales de esto, pero es que ahora mismo esto es un poco meh. Pues sabéis, un buen like, un buen comentario. Seguiremos dándole a esto de los videojuegos. Sed buenos, nos vemos. Adiós.